All right, welcome back to Zeke's Garage. Today it's Easter weekend and it's raining on us and it's chilly out here, so we're all bundled up. And you probably hear the rain in the background, but hey, life continues, right? Yeah. So today we're working on back on the buggy project for a change. It's been a minute, I know. Got to get on it. So here we go. Here's what the process is today. This is the TBI that's going on the 350 for the buggy, and it's an eBay purchase that was, pretty nasty. So we're going to pull her apart, have a good look at her, clean her up, new gaskets, whatnot, and go from there. So it was nice that they cut all of the electrical connections off, but I am going to buy a harness for this thing. So here's my rebuild kit. It's some what's left of what I did on my Blazer, plus enough to do this whole thing, so that's kind of nice. Won't have to go get a kit. But there we go. That'll be today's adventure. Stay tuned. Alright, it's been a couple of weeks because I've been waiting on this guy here, this throttle body kit. But we're finally getting back to this. If you don't have one of those for your power drill, I suggest you get one because it makes cleaning these, especially in here, these things out so much easier. I've kind of polished everything here with that thing. And yeah, wow, it's made a huge difference in this thing that had water in it and stuff. I don't know if you could tell from the breakdown, the teardown, but it needed a thorough cleaning pretty bad. So here we are, we're cleaned up. We're gonna start going. There it is, all reassembled and put back together, except for I can't find my 3 bolts that mount the thing to the manifold. That's how it goes when your shop looks like a bomb went off in here. So somewhere I'll be able to find those and bolt this down. But okay, little mid-video update. I do have bolts in this now. I did find my bolts tucked away in a bucket here that I had stowed away. So throttle body is completely rebuilt and bolted to the intake. I'm ready for my wiring harness. And we had another amazing moment happen for the buggy here last weekend. Voila! Turbo 400 transmission. Finally, this guy's been in the works for about 3 months. I had a buddy of mine that hooked me up with a buddy of his that had a core that would rebuild it for me, and yada yada. You guys know how it goes. Anytime you have that kind of situation involved, you're always at the mercy of their time frame. So has the short 4-wheel drive output shaft in it, so it's ready to go for the adapter to the Dana 300. My Dana 300's laying around here somewheres. We're gonna get that rebuilt. Not really rebuilt, I guess. I'm just gonna go through it, make sure everything's on the up and up, and reseal it for sure. And I gotta change the input to that 32 spline for the Turbo 400. And my adapter's coming. So big happenings, big spendings on this buggy this last couple of weeks here. So a lot of money that's going into this thing and nothing sponsored. So I appreciate your patience bearing with me, because I can only do this as I have the money to do it, and this kind of stuff costs a lot of money. So okay, this axle here is Dana 70, still playing with it. This cover here is like paper thin. Crazy how thin that cover really is. So I found online, this is actually a Dana Spicer part number. This thing's, what, a 1/4 inch thick? It's impressively thick. And it's for a high pinion, so the fill tube, or the fill plug is up high, so it'll fill with a little more oil. It'll give me some more capacity out to the wheel ends here and help my wheel bearings stay alive. I gotta get into this thing. I bought brake kits and wheel cylinders, so you'll see a video on that here pretty quick. But gonna get on with changing this cover here. In the meantime, I'm gonna wrap this video up. So she's looking good. Yeah, she's fuel injected. Should have my transmission this weekend, so we're gonna maybe bolt that thing up and get going on her. So appreciate you guys watching. There's another episode of Zeke's Garage, how to rebuild a GM TBI fast forward style. And one more piece of the puzzle here for the buggy. So bigger and bigger pieces start coming. Anybody knows where a GM 60 is for a recent price? For a decent price, I need one. Hit me up in the comments if you got a buddy or a neighbor or whatever. If I need to buy a truck, maybe I'll buy a truck. I don't know. I'm just having a heck of a time finding one without spending $3,000 to $5,000 on it, and I don't want to do that, man. That's crazy. So if you know where one is cheaper than that, I'd appreciate you letting me know. So anyway, like, comment, and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. It helps the channel grow. And until next time, we'll catch you later.